boy. Big old bug. Hello, everybody. Hello, friends. We are back. We are continuing the adventures of our half-pint hero, Niledo Wiwaledo. So, let us go and get cooking, shall we? With this story. No. Stop it. Stop it. Mortal, can you please not? Alright. Alright. Minfilia, what you got for me? You needs your help to investigate the Sylphs.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you.
Sure, go ahead.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the Primal Ramuh.
Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Okay.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramuh's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the Primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know.
Okay.
It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the Primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible.
Granted, that makes sense. That makes enough sense.
Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Sure thing.
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Alright. Alright. So speak with For Sale. Hello. At the Adder's Nest. Alrighty. Oh yes. Yes, Mortal, I see you. You are right next to me. And you want attention or else you will die. You will die. Yes. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. Alright, here we go. Okay. And we're up again. Alright, well we'll take the long way around, at least for now, because I do want to talk a little bit and chat with you guys, catch up on things. More importantly, as to why I've had to cancel the previous streams up to now. And why we're doing a makeup stream on today, Friday. So, basically, first thing off, the storm kind of knocks things for a loop for a bit. It flooded at the apartment. We're all fine. Because a lot of our stuff, we have a 2-floor apartment, and all of our stuff is on the 2nd floor. So nothing expensive was lost, but it was still one of those things, like, we have been having these flooding problems for 4 times now, and so it was about time we just finally see what's going on and what we can do to get this fixed. So we've had maintenance come by to kind of take a look at our apartment and see what's going on. Which brings about some good news and bad news. So the bad news is we are still going to have to deal with the potential flooding for a while. But the good news is that they're going to be looking at because they've seen what the problem is, and it's something that they've created, so we're not going to be on the horn for any potential damages. So we're good to go on that. But they're going to be working on getting something together so we don't have to deal with that problem anymore. So I'm happy with that. I'm fairly content with that. We just had someone come by today to take a look at that. But yeah, the storm kind of knocked things for a loop on Monday, and then Wednesday, I was gonna have this stream Wednesday, but then internet problems happened with my computer. I had to do a little bit of finagling. And basically, by the time I was done with that, yeah, it was really just not worth it to do a stream that night. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're doing this on Friday then, and it's fine because that means I don't have to get myself deep into a Borderlands DLC with 4 literally next week. So yeah, which reminds me, yes, I am fairly excited on that, and I'm going to be doing something very special for the week of the release. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of Borderlands streaming. I'm going to be doing a recording to post it on YouTube, but it is going to be I'm going to be posting those videos substantially later than the video game release. So that way people who want to play it fresh have that opportunity to do so. But of course I will be making some clips of the game. But of course I'm going to also test it on the day it comes out to see what I'll need to do to actually be able to play it. Just to make sure I have all that I need for it. It'll be intriguing. It'll be a fun little test. Yes, but I'll probably do a starting stream on Friday, then have Saturday and Sunday off on that, but then come back into it on Monday so we can just have a fresh go. Alright, let's go up to the airstrip landing. Yes. Anyway, we're gonna see. I'm gonna give it a try on the day it comes out, which for me will be Thursday, the 11th at 12, if the announcement is to be believed. which it'll give me some time to download it while I'm working, and then by the time it's done, hopefully by the time it's done, I'll be able to just sit down, give it a test run, do some make some adjustments on the game, and see what I need to do to get that all settled. So it'll be ready to go on the following Friday. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, I do plan to watch the new the Demon Slayer movie that's coming out. I am very excited for that. Very excited. I've had a non-anime friend. I've had a friend who's not into anime. Ask me what all the fuss is about it, and I just go, I basically just told him, you understand how there's a whole big fuss about Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War? And they go, yeah, and I go, this is the Demon Slayer equivalent of that. This is their big movie. And I go, and I kind of clicked it of just like, it's kind of the big event. Oh yes. And I'm gonna have an entire week off to play with my pupper, clean up around the apartment. Oh yes. Oh yes. Down. Alright. So let's see, where do we need to go? Come on, game. Load it up for me, please. Alright. You gotta go to the adder's nest. Alright. Sprint! You know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to. Beg pardons. It's a terrible habit of mine to think out loud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? I am a Scion. It's honestly fancy you say that. Hello, Tribute. You want to the Adder's Nest? Yeah. We are here to investigate. Morning, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papaladimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, our little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, the curious beast tribe that calls the depths of 12-foot home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceful bunch, much to the delight of the Elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind. It is precisely for that reason that the Sylphs relation to the Primal Ramuh has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the Primal might disturb the balance between the Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. do we strike to Ramuh, or to leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you scions come in. Will do. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. Onward to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you on how to win the Sylphs fair. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs? This should be a pleasant enough diversion. A Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from Weltor Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. Let's hit it. Let's hit the road. Or hit the waves in this case. Okay, so that's where we gotta go. Okay. Let us head over to the Aetherite. The fuck? Dear Lord, that scared the fuck out of me. Okay. Anyway, to the Lancers Guild we go. The ferry docks at the base of this hill. Yeah. Let's go. To Sweet Bloom Pier. Off we go. Alright, gets all green. Excellent. Now, Pepper, let's go! Off we go! Thanks, but no thanks. We're coming up on Hawthorne Hut. And we have to we'll attune to it while we're here. Whoops. Alright. First up, the Aetherite. Excellent. You. Yeah, indeed, I am Ameline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earned their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more, you do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're... Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. But I've shared my stories with those around the hut before. You might have more luck with them. The Sylphs? Yes, Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Okay. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be to her stomach, but I don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolthorns told me. Okay, so food's not an option. The sylphs, inveterate tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our masks, and next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop, and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought back the memories flooding back to me. I feel like I'm dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like toe-tapping. A sylph told me once long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win their favor of our forest friends. All right. Yes. Hi. Can you stop? Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along, Drat. What was it again? Rose and I were just speaking of it on the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rose at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Alright. Off we go. Whoops. On we go. Whee! Peace offering for the Sylphs, or anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of the fetish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying this stuff, but the Sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around a comb quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of glass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Alright. Let's go slay us an ochu. Whee! Alright. Alright. Boom. Alright, let's head back to Rolf. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? This milkroot. Milkroot, but of course! You'll still quaff that cloudy stuff as quickly as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milkroot will have the Sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. And let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milkroot well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh. Not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. The Sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say that the reek even rivals the breath of the warble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. Even more important matters to attend to, yes. The Sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Will do. And before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend. Do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Alright. It is good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay much further. Basically, go to Little Solace. We are going to Little Solace now. We'll speak with the Chocobo Keep real quick. Alright. Pepper, we ride! Waking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be it. Yeah. Oh, yep. We forgot. Dance. one would welcome walking one who moves with like a lot like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with a quick tongue. Walking one would bring a gift to this one. The walking one is most kind. This and this. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. We come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramuh. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking one became a dancing one and brought milk root, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say? But this is the Sylphs have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. A letter carried by Niledo, there is an oath of peace, penned by the elder Seatsier herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of walking ones. Elder one has no words for Gridania. Walking ones waste everyone's time. Well, I'd never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Niledo's jig insufficiently jiggy? Hey, don't go blaming my ass! I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Not gonna be using any of these, but we'll do this. Seeing the Dorian went for dancing. Yes, that's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn Sylph's traditional greeting, but you greeted hardly any of them. For Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me, of course, I'd be happy to join. Ow! Ow! There go those boys by crabs of mine acting up again. Sure. Sure. You gotta go dance. Dance! Oh, walking one knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Alright, let me also move this down a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Might I interest you in a dance? Walking one would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed. This one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if walking one learned the secret, walking one could not weave in the same way. That's fine. Alright, last person. Delexia. Might I interest you in a dance? Walking one is a friend to these ones. Friendly with gracious elder one of Forest City. Knows how to dance with into these ones' hearts. Leto. Would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your love of dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all those of solace. I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Over to the next adventure. Yeah. What a coincidence. How you might endear yourself to the Sylphs. As an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folks, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from straight to the hero or knight. Basically, let's go help the Sylphs. Media. Okay. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. This was a little souls are sorely in need of aid. Pray, hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, little solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from mums around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zizgorlins and the Guildnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each, it serves as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could use 3 brownie bushes as well. Though they play an important role in Sylphic culture, I do not claim to know the details. But what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they're not easily come by. When you're done with these deeds, seek out Kumusio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Alright. Alright, there's one. Brownie bush. Brownie bush. Excellent. Excellent. I wonder. Okay. Canadian strength. Ooh, hold on. Increase companion HP. Or will deliver an attack. Choco kick. Enhance accuracy. Okay. All right. Whoa, excuse me. All right. Sprint. Dancing one is still here. Dancing one can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Here. Dancing one brings brownie bushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. This one is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come to these ones' abodes, but feel friendly like dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one after all. This one asks dancing one for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But dancing one is not like other walking ones. This one can trust dancing one. This one would ask dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the homes of these ones this one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' homes is in danger. Danger! This one begs of dancing one to help this one no more. Dancing one is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing one will speak to these ones here and walking ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, dancing one. This one depends on kindness of dancing one. Yes. Let us go. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Okay. And then we've got over here. Shush, this one says. Still walking ones are scary like touched ones. This one hates scary. Scary ones have scary friends. Alright, so I'm guessing now we head back to we head back to Hawthorne Hut. Let's roll! Monet. Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They're gathering deep in the forest. I simply assume they are adventurers. Alright. There we go. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they were plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Alright. Back we go! I'm sorry, this theme fits so well with Niledo. Alright. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steelwalking ones come from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep through trees. This one thought, Steelwalking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steelwalking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark right there. This is where Steel Ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for Steel Ones, yes? Of course. Off we go. Oh. There we go. Dancing One is back. This one brings us relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something. Found this. Dancing One found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Rocket One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do Steel Walking ones know to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to Steel Walking ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. And the one was promised to always befriend these ones. Yes, of course. Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of these ones named Classio. Ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Classio. Sure. Classio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Classio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. Will do. Oh, Classio! Or Classio? Clash? What? Walking One wants this one to return to Los Solas? Don't make this one laugh. This one is worried of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything. No better than ones that summoned the Primal One. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this was a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives. Forces this one to go deeper into forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away from Meddling One. Hey! Look, I just want to help! What? Celestia refuses to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest. This one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry. Hurry and find Classio. Helpful one must search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Hold on. Mortal hush. Mortal, relax. Alright. Anyway, these things will lead helpful one to Classio. But hurry. Hurry before touch bombs take Classio away. Will do. I'm also updating my grocery list for tomorrow. There we go. What am I doing? Come on, Pepper. Ride. Whee. Haha! There you are. Meddling one is back. This one told Meddling one to be gone. Tell Komusio that this one will never go back. Never. Wait, I'm just trying to keep you safe. Safe. Touched ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Niledo. These Sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the Primal Ramuh. Akin to the Amal Jah, tempered by Ifrit. These Sylphs exist only in the... Yeah. Alright, I know the drill. Don't worry, we got your back. Don't worry, guys. This one is safe. This one was so scared. Classio! This one has been worried. So very worried. Is Classio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Komusio, and Meddling One as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Classio. If Classio is safe, fills this one with joy. Komusio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just... afraid. These ones who live in Little Solace were changing. You inframed me with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these were. Like touched ones did, but this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Komusio and friendly ones. Good to hear. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. I, for one, could use with a nice hot bath. Off we go. Onward, Pepper, let us go. Oops. There we go. This one thought Classio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Classio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones. But Helpful One is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Other One. But Elder One is... Oh dear. This one must ask the Kind One's forgiveness. This one made me promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes, but this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into the forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into the forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Okay, this one will talk to Buscaron. But Walking One do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaron for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One. Yes, yes. I'll do it. Alright. Off we go. Back to Gridania. Alright. And while I'm here, I do want to take a look at something real quick. To the Shaded Bower. Alright. Alright. So I do also want to see about getting some barding for Pepper. Ah, yes, okay. Alright, let's take a look. I'm going to take a quick look online to see what the barding looks like here. So let's see here. Ooh. How much does that cost? That's a decent amount. That's fine. Okay. Then. Okay. Alright. I know what we're going to do. So we're going to grab that. Then we go do my companion appearance. Ah, there we go. And no hat. Alright. So next time we summon Pepper, they will have a nice, cool new look. Anyway. All right. Yeah. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts? The other's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the tempered ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You could assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Kaya Molko at Bent Branch Meadows. Deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search effort. Will do. Let's get to the Chocobo Keep. Take me to Bench Brent Meadows, please. And dismount. Message from Commander, hello. The Sylph Elder has vanished. We're not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Will do. Where do we need to go? So, to go there, we're going to need to go... I see, okay. Look at my boy! Looking so fancy. Looking so fancy. Looking so fancy. Anyway. Oh, we need to go this way. Okay. I had to see if some of my friends are on, what they were up to. Oh. Well, my adventurer, we have the finest grog and grub this side of... Yeah? Not here to fill your belly, then? Ah, hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell two of them apart. If you've the time, maybe you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, might stumble across this Sylph Elder yourself. Could use an adventurer to douse a fight with brewing in this establishment. No word of the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscaron in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go crack your skulls, go. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse on us to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Make sense? Oh, over here. And cool off. Don't forget the heat, that's cold. What do you mean no fighting? This Duskwight scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin. For now. Nicely done. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskwight Ellison. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Musquets can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them, and it don't seem right to borrow a whole race of people from the druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Don't see why not? Okay. We'll be getting a silver piece for this. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor to ask you. There's a Kikirian friend of mine, you see, name of Tetarun, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in a shroud and really died in all that havoc. So I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. Yes, well, just as I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, the scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I think we'll see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadin fellow named Bainsing. You couldn't find him in Hawker's Alley in Limsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Okay, off we go. I'm just gonna warp there. Alright. Let's also take care of something real quick while we're here. Let everybody get ready. Alright. Let's sell these items. For chicken egg, I could get it for a good 7. So we'll go ahead and sell that up. We'll upsell that. Animal hide. Not really much there. So we'll keep that. What a weak silencing potion. We'll lowball a 20. That's fine. Go, Rosenbutton. There we go. Alright. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. Kicking what worked at the Druthers. Ah, you speak of Tetarun. Related to that Kilkurun bloke, or just over by some blood or other. Two of them put together and were making a good coin. Ruled Titharun up in Lethlimsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Kilkurun himself. Might be a tight of lip, though, I warn you. Best to take this chicken egg with you. Old bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like of this adventure along. Too shy to come of his own self. God's in a tricky with that fool. Alright, let's go. Oof. Oof. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Custom? Kilkurun busy with business. Too busy with blather. Chicken egg! Kilkurun loves chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than loves customer. Looking for Tetrarun? Tetrarun no here no more. Tetrarun leave Limsa. Tetrarun go look for sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget what trading post is. Weinberg no Tetrarun. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at ferry docks. You go to ferry docks. Kilkurun forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kilkurun. Alright, we're doing this, I guess. Oy. Tetrarun? Hi, I've seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He's headed somewhere up north, by way of the ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. Alright. Let's go. Yes, take me to Aleport. You, sir. Tetrarun? I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. He was looking for a place run by his fellow Kikarim. I reckon you meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Memerun's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Alright. Off we go! Hold on. Off we go! Tentaroon! I come with you. I come bearing something. Customer, be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Bring something for Tentaroon. Tentaroon, forget this. Forget the brothers. Tentaroon's war would never forget hearing, but never forgot. Tentaroon thank. Tentaroon thank. Good Buskaroon doing good. Good Buskaroon do. God damn it. Good Buskaroon doing good. Good Buskaroon good to Tentaroon. Tentaroon miss good Buskaroon. This is a very unique speaking style. Good Buskaroon help Tentaroon. Tentaroon dead without good Buskaroon. Many give thankies. Must give thankies. Many thankies. Tentaroon give Kikini firewater for Buskaroon. Buskaroon love firewater. Okay. You help Tentaroon make firewater? No need to make. Need thingies to make. Need many thingies. Need curl pup whiskers. Curl pup whiskers. Need 3 good curl pup whiskers. Alright. Looks like we're doing this now. Guess we're doing this now. Alright. Alright. Off we go! Oh. Whoops. Did make firewater for Buskaroon? You bring thingies? Yes, I did. I bring all sorts of thingies. You brought all thingies. Tentaroon make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Buskaroon. Tentaroon make good firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time. More good. You come back later. Ba-da! Alright, we're getting a bronze piece next. Tentaroon make firewater. Good firewater. You take the Buskaroon. Good firewater for good Buskaroon. Tell Buskaroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year makes best flavor. Tentaroon helps Buskaroon happy. Tentaroon gives Buskaroon thankies. Many thankies. You tell Buskaroon. Tentaroon makes big shop someday. Bigger shop than yours, yeah. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good Buskaroon. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and okay, I'm making a lot. I'm wasting a lot of these Gestalt greens. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna first warp to Bend Branch. Alright. Alright. Alright, get on my chocobo. Off we go! And before we go to Escalon's druthers, we are going to attune ourselves to Camp Tranquil and to Quarry Mill, goddammit. Or you know what? I think... Did we simply just simply not attune ourselves? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to go there on foot. God damn it. Okay. Hup. Off we go. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Tetsudoon's belongings to him. What's this? For me? Here you go. Kick it in fire water. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old... Now bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back here? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? That sounds about right. Hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I would know. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. Sure. Well, we'll get hammered in a year. Alright. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near here. A place we've never known ourselves to come. We must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like, the missing Sylph elders among them. Here, mark the track. Alright. So let's go! There we go. Oh, you guys. Alright, next location. Onward! But now would probably be a good time to bring out. Bring out Pepper. Alright. There's that one done. Next. Alright. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we gotta go around. There we go. That's concerning. Alright. So there was ought to be found in the 12's woods. What did you come to? Garleans? In this part of the 12's wood? For Sylphs and now Garleans and all in the same place. Cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs, tracking them, or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far in the forest, where the spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How bloody else could they, unless someone guided them through? Someone who knew where the spires stand and when the whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor? Alright. Glad you've come. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone was aiding the Guardians. Well, I'm thinking I might have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I would probably think nothing of it, but this mad lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Guardians in the forest. Couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if Whalers working for the Empire, none of us are safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. End him, if it comes to that. Will do. Laurentius. Where are you? Here you are. Can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone. We have business with the Whalers. Take it to the barracks. Uh-huh. Nope. Not long now. I think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. It's little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. What the Whalers paid the men they're worth. What did you... How long have you... Help! Help! Please come quickly, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I am under attack. You were saying? I don't know nothing. I was on patrol. You just appeared. I thought you were working for the Guardians. Uh-huh. Not so fast, you motherfucker. Okay. Ha! How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough! Enough, I say! It's over then. I've sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The Whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud. But they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty. But in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Well, my actions have put your life in danger too. Though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody fool. Did you not imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Guardians, I brought the Lalafell bastard. Permit me a question, if you will. Of all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald, you would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor, such as the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will, Gridania. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feathered Ben Garlemald, did ye? You there, Lalafell. You stand here, old Bus Swish, no? Then you don't stand alone. Cool! I mean, I got backup out of nowhere. Go! All right. I got you, Red Belly. Boom! Boom! Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest? Those bandits and poachers at your side. They are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? I know the answer only too well. Buscaron. This was his doing. His words don't want to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I'm sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There's something I would like you to tell Buscaron. Tell him Laurentius the Fool says, thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Off we go, back to Buscaron. I learned she has confessed to his crimes. I just had word with the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. That's had quite a life, you know. Yeah, Yes, yes. Regarding the whereabouts of the Sylph Elder. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is Frihio, and he is the eldest amongst the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in the dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them. Small, leafy, green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are of no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find them. There's an abandoned dungeon called 1,000 Maws of Total Rock, here in the South Shroud. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Frihio was seen. And not long ago, neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help other one. Poor Frihio. Poor Frihio. Speak of the devil. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow. Elder One went to Total Rock, but he has not returned. This one is worried. Is so worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to enter it. What in the seven hells was he thinking entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frihio is our best hope of reaching in accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. We'll tend to her wounds. Alright, we're off. He let her go to 1,000 Maws and see that Frihio comes to no harm. Of course. Let us hit the road. Again. That's right. Get a little closer. Oh, God damn it. All right. Yes, yes. We're gonna find the other seats here in there. Let's get into a party with some other players. Let's see if we can. All right. While we do that, while we get into the queue here, I'm gonna make adjustments here to my room. It's a little warm and toasty in here. There we go. Whew. Okay. There we go. Okay. And while we're waiting, let's head back to Gridania. Oh, you know what? While we're waiting, I know what we'll do. Let's go register ourselves at the. Let's go tune ourselves to the quarry mill and the Camp Tranquil. Wasn't there a chocobo here? Oh well. A tune! Okay, so there is, according to the map, right here. Yeah. Camp Tranquil, take me there, please. Alright. Okay. Then we'll head back to Buscaron. now we wait. Probably gonna be skipping a lot of this in the when I edit this down for YouTube. Hopefully, I'm able to get this done, and this main quest done, and then these two quests done tonight. If I can't, then oh well. Then oh boo. There we go. Honestly, this is one of I do enjoy this. If memory serves, I do enjoy this dungeon a lot. Mostly just because it is a very straight shot. Wait, there's only 3 of us? Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Yeah, I could do heal. I could heal for a while. Alright. Alright. Onward we continue. Just the 3 of us. Well, basically, yeah. Basically, as long as I assume... I just basically assume the healing roll. Heals. Oh. Heal them up. Heal them up. There, we got ourselves a healer. Fantastic. Rufino Runeblade is on their way. Here they come. Alright. Off we go. Alright. Off we go. There we go. Yep, keep our distance. Ooh, need that. Grab that. Use that. I do think I'm the only one who's going to really get a lot of use out of those. Alright, we're good there. There we go. Excellent. Make sure there's no chests hiding anywhere. We're gonna read that. Alright. Boom. Read that. Onward we go. Deeper in. Alright, we shouldn't be much further away from the main boss. I believe after this, it's just a straight shot. Alright. Mortal, hush. Definitely need that. Oh, hush. No. There we go. Okay. Now to catch up with the team. And she's gone to time. My little pepper's gone to time out for a second just to cool down. Oh.
Darkness.
Elko, Hitra Bublo Hans. Seize that on Rajyadorn. Thagon well rogue. Tosan Opaiki. Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The Dark Minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Oh boy. Big ol' bug. Alright. Let's do this thing. Alright. Alright. Boom! Ah, yes. See, read that. Need that. Read that. All right. Fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. Squidden can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is great for the Walking One. This one is called Frigio, eldest of these ones of Little Solus. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Larkskull, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is this accursed Akon hiding? No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. You risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramuh will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? For myself, I would strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the Sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in a reasonably good health when last I looked. I apologize, my lord. I feel we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion, were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god. I suppose, if you believe such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion. I can fair taste it. But at this rate... No. I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Oh, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of God of possibility, if not we? In that alone you were right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Balesaw's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Ha ha! Those walking ones did what those did for Nausea. This one is certain of it. This one fears the other taken ones also suffer the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts. Seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Nausea. Do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Walking one feeling well. This one would know. What brings walking one to this place? Came to this one's rescue at Norashia's bidding, then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Well, if anyone has questions about Lord Ramuh, then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to the solace. When walking one is ready, please come to see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Yes, yes. Let's leave the dungeon. Wait for me, I've got small legs. Alright. Back to Buscaron we go. And then hold. Take me to Camp Tranquil real quick. Alright. Get our glamour. And also, since we're here, we have to, let's edit our portrait. Current gear. Yeah. And plate design. Okay, yeah, we're good there. And then portrait, yes. Okay. Fade to black. Yeah, okay, and then we move it back. For the character, we're gonna have no, 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 no. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Now with that done, back to the druthers, please. All right. Oh, you're back. Tell me this is the Sylph Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't really know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frisia didn't come to harm. Ah, but there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Sylphs to secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us. Rest assured I'll send word to our friends in Charlian and in the Twin Outer both. You've done Gridania a great service. Yay, yay. Yippee! There's something else I'd like to ask you. See you delivered to the Sylphs. This Azema Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of Sylph as well. Yes, yes. Okay. Off we go. Back to Little Solace. Did I already... Okay, yes, I did. Good. To the Hawthorne Hut we warp. Alright. Pepper, come to me. Let's ride. Gift from Walking One Buscaron? A gift for these ones? Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscaron and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all of these ones be friends forever. Alright, we were good on all of these, so we're just gonna grab that. Which I want to discuss peace. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are, Niledo. We've just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking ones who aided Noracia. This one is grateful. Pleasure to have your bit of service. If you do not mind of my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled to Totorak, but that this one had not. In Totorak, a sister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black. I have rather feeling I should be more worried about that than I am. Elder Frigio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words from the Elder Seedseer. Here you go. This one sees. So walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramuh. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one knows well and respects Lord One Connie Senna. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones are no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramuh to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramuh was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. And these ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did not know how, and did know how. So this one fled to little solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramuh. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramuh. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramuh is not callous or cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desired peace with walking ones of Gridania. So these ones asked for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the leave an expression of the tempered self's desire. We thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and themselves are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Connie Senna. Will do. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramuh to rest. That Sylph Elder is very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that the jibe? If so, I feel only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her in the nose. Let's say fair, I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going back to the Viking Sands and telling Ophelia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. You mean the part where I did everything? And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver the free show's missive to the Adder's Nest. Fantastic. At the free show, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Please wait, Walking One. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Ramuh, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of this one's trust. Sure. I could use another one for my collection. Boom. Boom. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones make trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. Okay. Will do. Alright. Let's go to the lookout. Okay, stop it. The interpret sits in the distance, you know that they pose any danger if left alone. Alright. Now, off we go to New Gridania. Okay. All right. Give it a minute. Because while I'm also here, how went the meeting? It went fantastically. As if the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramuh. And so long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any regression on their part. We'll be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Yay! The Sylphic folk have long been friends of Gridania, and we have thought of being at war with them, pain the elder seeds here to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, Melody will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, thank you. Had the silence of the seventh dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray, pass on my regards to Lady Menphilia. Hello? Yes. Returned so while ago, it was at a time of regaling with the tale of your exploits. Thanks to large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. If the end of one tale is but the start of another, play return to making sense at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. Yay! Well, while we're waiting, first let's take care of some business. Let's head to Limsa. Let's head to Limsa and do our story missions, our side missions, shall we? All right. First up, the Arcanist Guild. All right. Your guildmaster has news of a task which might interest you. It is well you have come, for I have an intriguing matter to discuss. A request has come to our guild from the Sons of Saint Koinak, an organization of some of the finest minds in Zeorzia, and they have asked for you by name. It appears that the research the Sons are currently conducting would benefit from the assistance of an Arcanist, specifically one who has had the tempering experience of defeating the Primal Ifrit. Though I must admit to some curiosity as to how these scholars knew the extent of your heroic exploits, I suppose the source of their knowledge is of little relevance. If you would answer this request, okay, then you will find your contact researcher by the name of Inhitra in Akalu Falls in the nation of Gridania. Right, back to Gridania we go. And then I'm guessing this gives us a scholar route, which we're not going to pursue at this moment. Because I've played as a scholar, and I'm not that fond of it. So we'll come back to that one. But we will come back to that one eventually. Okay, so that's how that works. All right, well, let's first head back to Gridania. Alright, so we need to go that way. Okay. While we're here, how does this look with us? No. Okay. Yes. Let's get ourselves a pet. We have a minion. And a minion that I want to use, actually. We're going to add him to the favorites. Hello, Komainu. Alright. You are Niledo Weebaledo, I assume? Very well met, and thank you for coming. My name, as you have obviously surmised, is Inhitra. I am a member of the Sons of St. Koinak. Ours is a Charlayan order that seeks the lost knowledge of the Allegan Empire. And in that regard, we have recently made a singularly important discovery in our dig site in Mordona. We salvaged from the ruins a set of ancient texts describing the existence of a sect of Allegan mages known as Summoners. These were arcane practitioners said to have the ability to siphon the essences of the Primals and manifest the stolen energy as a biddable ally known as an Egai. Should we succeed in resurrecting such arts, then we might well hold in our hands the power to bring this age of conflict to an end. There is, however, as there always must be, one monumental obstacle to realizing this reality. In order to manifest these obedient incarnations of the Beastman's savage deities, one must first defeat a primal and capture its etheric essence. Thus, only one who can boast such daunting achievement under his belt may begin on the path to becoming a summoner. Do you understand now why I called upon you? If you wish to contribute to my research, then come to me to the West Fireguts Peak into the Thanalan. There we shall conduct a ritual summoning, the Austeries of Flame. Sure. Where we gotta go? Okay, we gotta go all the way. Okay. Alrighty, so let's first head to Blackbrush. Alright. Off we go. My invisible pepper. Ah, there we go. So we just follow the road. Follow this railway for a minute. Then we branch off at the dispatch yard, off to southern Fenland. Hold on, I want to see if we can go downstairs. We can go down there. No, we can't. Ow. Alright, onward we continue. Alright. And while we're here, we'll make a quick stop to attune ourselves to Little Alamigo here. Yeah. Nope. Eh. Alright. Now back on. We go. Alright. Go left. Leave me alone. Why do this out here? Why do this among all these level 40s? I want no piece of this. Okay, so we can't go that way. But we're just gonna keep moving. Nope. Oh. And while we're here, we are going to make a quick stop at Forgotten Springs and attune to their crystal. No, actually, no. Never mind. Alright. Alright. Off we go. Into the desert. There you are. Why the hell are we out here? Greetings to you once more. I had a feeling this unique opportunity would be nigh impossible for you to ignore. Let's proceed directly to the ritual, shall we? Records we recovered, the summoners of old would perform these rites in a land in which the naturally dominant element matched the aspect of the avatar they wish to call forth. Only in such a place might one sufficiently shift one's etheric balance. Basically, we're going to be here. The desert is here because of all the fire. Appear before you unbound and hostile. It is your charge to overpower the avatar and establish yourself as its master. Alright, let's do this. Hello again, Ifrit. Alright. Give me a barrier. Come on. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Most impressive. The Fireborn Iggy has submitted to your will. You have mastered the austerities of fire, and that is no small feat. Pray, let's return to Apkalu Falls, that we might further discuss your achievement. Yes, yes, let's go. Boom, bum, bum, ba-da-bum. All right. Off we go. Hold on. Yeah, no. Oh. Is this part of the event that's going on currently? No. Alright. This is truly a momentous occasion. You have rescued the lost art of summoning from the grasping mire of forgotten history. But you must know more of the avatar you have bound. In the ancient tongue, Ifrit Agi, where Agi means approximately pure or the essence of. Yeah. In the way, the world before you was long and arduous. If you would triumph at this age of conflict, you must needs master more than just the Agi of fire. You next fix your gaze upon becoming a servant of unyielding stone. This will, of course, necessitate you joining an expedition to defeat the Primal known as Titan. This living divinity of the Kobold poses the greatest threat to Limsa. It is there that you shall find allies in your cause. Risks are great, and you so too. Tumble a load of crags, and we may proceed to the next stage of... Yeah, we... I can now be a summoner! You've learned how to summon Ifrit. Awesome. Alright. We got a Fantasia. Ow, okay. Alrighty. Which we should now. So then go. Update. Yes. Update. Then we gotta rearrange all this again. All right, hold on. There we go. There we go. Everything is back to where it was. Now with that done, now let's speak to Tataru. First. Perfect. To Vesper Bay we go! Alright. Oh, and Nedrick has something else for us? Yeah. Basically a new dungeon. Basically it's a new dungeon. Well, this is my favorite adventure. Welcome back, Niledo. Lady Infilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Let's go! Okay. I'm given to understand that the matter of Ramuh has finally been resolved. I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot lightly claim, and I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fair is the investigation? Well enough. Thangrid is sparing no effort. There are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I've been meaning to ask, but is Alisei quite well? I feel as if I've scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, nor have I, alas. Alisei has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust that the Valdesian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed? Why do you ask? You scarcely need my permission to act. It's good to see you again, Niledo. I'm looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the 12th Wood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Ramuh from the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While as the Hagen remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices. For a time, at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Ustola says. Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next the Primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend on it. Indeed, so then, of all known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Gridania. Garuda, who is a primal of the Ixal, who lived near Gridania. That's what I meant. So many moms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we would not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Is there something else in there, though? Beg pardon? A man in La Habrea, sporting a red mask and robed in black. 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ossians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities to investigate this La Habrea. Learn all we can from him and his designs. I dread to think. Eek! Tataru! Ah, shit. A Sylph? In Fenelon? At long last, this one finds in the walking one Niledo. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Frihio to help walking ones. This one is called Narasia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Narasia. Okay then. Alright. Enter the solar we go. Yeah, Satoru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged to the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Niledo, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascian's presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Alright, so we're gonna pause it right here, because this is as good a place to stop as any. But with that in mind, I hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and you all stay safe out there, okay?